Alright, welcome back to Newbee Rumble 17, where we'll continue with the losers brackets, hopefully finishing round 3 today. We're currently on round 2, and yeah, let's just get started with the battles. Which, first off, we have Eric of Gmodism going up against the NSS LaunchPad. Here's Gmodism's fleet. I think it was... Well, not I think it was this. Yep. Against the LaunchPad, which is somewhere way down here. There it is. Right, let's see how this goes. We've got 2 plane squadrons, kind of. First of all, of course, we have this drone here with the fairly sizable CRAM. There it is. And 2 light cruisers escorting this carrier. The Reed class. And of course, the LaunchPad. We've got these small jets here. Quite literally called that. And we have these big flavor shuttles. And the carrier itself with arguably not the greatest weaponry. Which will be upgraded for round 2. We know that much already. 1 jet is just staying in the water. Oh, the small jets just don't have materials, that's why. And the LaunchPad doesn't have materials either. Right, that. The CRAM fires at a jet or shuttle. Doesn't do that much, to be fair. Let's see what happens to the carrier. Which isn't the oh, the shuttles are... Oh. Well,
that just happened.
that happened. The shuttles have materials and they are burning the Reed class down.
Cram bomber? What cram bomber?
No CRAM for you. The flamers are trying, I guess, to burn some things. They're not managing to do much, but they're trying.
Metal is not the most burnable material.
Yeah, and the shuttles are fairly quickly dying, be it due to lack of materials or just DQ points, which seems to be the more likely reason they're dying. Just DQ points. Also, EMP surging. This one's burning inside, I think.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, it's...
Oh wow.
Oh well. There is one... Oh no, the LaunchPad itself remains still, the carrier. Right, Shift T. There we go. Finally we got the zoom back. There's also a little jet here. Which, not sure if that's gonna do anything, but it's there.
And the carrier has no guns anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't have any guns left, so... I think it's fair
Are you gonna
to call
count it out?
Huh?
Yeah. Are we gonna call it? Because
Yeah, this is
left
pretty decisive, this victory. So, yeah. First win goes to Eric. Up next, we have Light of the World. Which is the Anaconda, the Viper in disguise, and the Viper. For those wondering why I'm calling the Python a Viper in disguise, just look last week's video. That battle kind of explains it all. Right, they're going up against the brick walls. Another round of brick walls. Which I like these things. Them linking up and going into one another is actually intentional here, which makes them all the more funny to watch.
Although at that point you kind of have to ask, why not just make it one craft, I guess?
I mean kinda, but it's funnier to have them ram into one another.
Fair enough. You do get points for being funny, I
Yes,
think.
this is after all still Newbie Rumble. We are not serious here. Big hits on the Anaconda, killing at least one of the smallish turrets. The Viper is boldly charging in. What is it up to? Is it just chilling? Yes, it is.
Shenanigans.
I think it's just closing the distance.
Yes, it's probably just closing the distance and circling at very close range. Despite the Anaconda losing a whole turret, the leaderboard is actually not too far apart. Although, that could change. The EMP just disabled this turret, I just saw that. There's 3 turrets on this one that they're just idle. This one's got
The bricks.
a lot of idle turrets, yeah. That one also just
The
got turned
bricks
off.
seem to be. Yeah, the bricks seem to be very susceptible to losing turrets.
Yeah, the bricks are not very well insulated.
This
Clearly.
is why you have to put surge
Key
protectors
defense is
on
a
the
backup
turrets
AI and a backup
themselves.
AI.
Okay, Anaconda lost the back turret as well. Oh no, it's still there. It's just generally losing a lot of health. And I still see
I don't
turret
think
aiming.
they have guns anymore.
This one is still
well,
aiming.
they
It's,
have a
it's
weapon.
trying. This one I think has no guns left though. And it missed.
Yeah. And
Now
it's
they could
dead.
of course try to ram. They are at this point no longer even in the lead, which... yeah. And here we go, they're putting the brick wall together again.
Yes. And the last
It's
guy
a
is
bit
dead.
late for that, though.
That's last gun dead. Yeah, it looks like they're all idle. And just
I
chilling.
mean, none of them are pointing at anything.
Yeah, so I think the bricks have been completely disarmed. EMP quickly deciding this battle. Which is, in a way, of course, unfortunate, but... you know. The Anaconda and its group don't have that much EMP, so... for that you really gotta neglect insulating your components. Right, let's call the battle here. At this rate we're actually going to get to loser rounds 4. Last time I said we're going at a quick pace, the next 2 battles were really long, so let's see. Up next we've got Jono
say
against the Mell. Comes the balloon frog, the silly duck, and the froggo, which loved rolling around last time. Honestly, you could spawn another balloon frog. Huh. Well, the Mell. It's also somewhere quite far down there. This. See if the Mell can win this fight. The Mell could actually look quite awesome in the thumbnail here with the render distance mod. Just gotta get the shot right. Let's just... nah, let's let the battle run a bit more. It doesn't look damaged enough yet to be authentic. The frog is taking some damage here, there. It's mostly wood though. Nothing too painful. Oh look, it's going for the laser now. Or not. Or is it? Yes it is. Interestingly, the AA packs are not looking at the balloon. Which, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really have any reason to look at the balloon. The balloon doesn't seem all that threatening just because it has only one missile on it.
Yeah, that is true. It is, of course, not the biggest threat ever. But you know, a missile.
I mean, I don't. Is that missile a heat missile or?
I think it was actually a heat missile. Not sure right now. See if we can catch the missile before it impacts. Because if it's a heat missile, that's top-down heat right there. And it's actually keeping up with the... You know what? That's funny too. The balloon just hovering over it. Stalking its prey. Up, just a missile. And yeah, I think that's heat.
Looks like heat to me.
That looks like heat to me, and it missed. Heat, the heat. It's trying though, and here it goes. It hits the turret cap and doesn't do shit.
Yep.
Sounds
Fall
about
down
right.
the other side.
Oh, all the turrets are disabled on the Neo Froggo. That's bad news. Really
Is
bad
that the
news.
frog or the duck?
That's the frog. See at the frog face. Oh, it's gone. That's AI dead. See, this is the duck. I think its
I can
laser
never
just got
tell
EMP'd.
because I
Or
can never
sniped.
tell just because of how weird they look.
They look
You know?
silly. The Neo Froggo has a face though. It's got like red eyeballs.
I somehow missed that up until now.
Think I looked at them in the inspection as well even. Also the heat missile is just trying to find its target and not managing to. Like you have the ideal angle. How are you
Missing.
like how? It missed again!
Beats me.
It's kind of drifting, I guess. But still.
It's trying its best.
Maybe it's trying to aim at like the periphery of the ship and just not like it doesn't have like cluster aim point or something.
Yeah. It's gotta be something like that.
Possibly.
It might be missing an aim point selection card just because of how small that is.
Yeah, it might be trying to aim at the mast or something like that. And
Something
missing.
along those lines, yeah. Oh, it's... The Mell has decided to kill. It's not hitting. This is like...
Oh, there's
Oh, there you
one
go.
hit. Oh,
He got one hit. Set some fire with that. And yeah. No. Nothing ever happens. I see there's another fun looking thing, just gonna take another shot of that. I'll have my selection of thumbnails. This time at least. See, this hit actually. It's not doing anything, but it hit. Oof. Also got hit. And there we go. We're back to bullying the duck. Which isn't even doing anything anymore in the first place. Poor Duggo.
If the what's it called? The balloon frog doesn't have its it still has its missile. If it doesn't,
It
if
has
that
its
missile
missile, but
dies,
it's stationary.
then-
I think it lost its propulsion.
yeah, it looks like it. I think.
Yeah, I think it lost its jets.
But that missile is the last weapon that Jono has.
Yeah. Honestly, at this range, if the Mell decides to target the balloon instead, that's GG.
Will win.
Also, the missile's just getting shot down. Mell still has a lot of materials left, so I don't think it's going to run out before the fight ends. And it's kind of winning
And
anyways.
it's
Like,
really
ouch.
just chewing through that. Yeah.
Yeah, killing the frog alone put it in a massive advantage.
Yeah, the frog is a lot of the health here. And again, at this angle, the AA packs can actually connect with the balloon, which will kill that once it decides to do so. Oh, the balloon frog's just DQing. That also works, I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, the duck is basically dead. The balloon frog is so close to just despawning. It's tried its best, but yeah, there it goes.
It's dead.
So that's that battle decided. Mell takes another dub. Right, up next, that's already the last battle of losers round 2. The Firecarp
be
against
honest.
the Immortal V1.
I'll be honest, I always like a pretty ship like the Magmel doing. I always like to see a pretty ship like the Magmel doing well.
Yeah, same. I really like that actually. Okay, so we are way far away from the battlefield. Right, the Firecarp. The flamer brick thing. Against the Immortal with its pack. Let's see what that pack does actually. Let's stay at the Firecarp because that's where the interesting bits will happen for a moment. The pack.
No,
it
it
hit.
hit,
Oh, it killed a jet.
laser components, jet components.
Steam pipe.
Yeah,
That hurts.
Mm.
That hurts, alright.
yeah.
That's a burst pack.
That
Let's
pack
take
is
a look at the
underwater, too.
path that shit took. Like, all the way
Through the
here.
armor.
Oh, that
Destroyed
took
some
some
flamer.
flamer. Took some more flamer.
More flamer.
The laser.
Laser.
This steam pipe. This steam thing is disconnected.
Yeah.
Which actually means the
That
entire
is
engine
the
is
most-
disconnected. Oh god. The
Yeah,
Pierce
that
pack.
was a very lucky shot.
That was a
Um,
devastating Pierce pack hit.
And I think it'll also catch fire because flamers are volatile, last I remember.
Let's take a look actually. Let's
Should
see if
catch
that's
fire.
burning or if that was too fast. Nope, it's not burning.
Hmm.
So maybe they weren't
Interesting.
charged up or something? I don't know.
I don't know the conditions needed to get a.
All I know is the
Flaming
Immortal's going to get
burn.
another shot. And with that, probably deal even more damage. Like, here comes the Flamers, but with the steam engine out of commission, they're probably not as strong. Oh, there's the Pierce pack. Oh, good lord.
That
Was
was
impact
a
this time, but
laser,
That's still a big
I
chunk.
think. Yep.
And the Immortal is still getting absolutely melted by the Flamers despite the engine damage. I guess it was only one engine. I think there's a second one on the other side.
Oh hey, my Firecarp.
Oh yes, it got kind of
what-
packed.
Oh. Yeah.
But yeah, there's a
What
second
happened
steam
with
engine
it?
on the other side, so it still is in...
And there's a large steam in there as well.
Yeah, that too.
That's not going anywhere
Not
unless it gets hit.
not as long as the Immortal wants to stick with impact pack for some reason.
Well, I'm
I see
apparently
pack
winning on
right.
health.
Poor Immortal, it's absolutely getting cooked.
Although the Immortal is mostly below the waterline, so it might actually be
Yeah.
fine.
True. Oh, it
Maybe
packed again, but looks like that didn't do much.
not. Grazing hit.
That first hit was basically what the Immortal needed to kill more parts with.
Was the first hit Pierce?
Yeah, the first hit was Pierce. And then went all the way through it. Killed the jet engine even. That looked like it was Pierce. It didn't
I
hit.
think that was a miss.
That was basically a miss, yeah. Didn't hit where it needed to.
Was a very good aspect for a Pierce shot.
Only one more shot and it will kill the AI.
Just one more shot. Just keep gambling.
This is true, it's always one shot away from winning.
Come on. Get your shot. Kill the AI. Surely it happens. Like last time. Whoop,
And
whoop.
another miss.
Miss.
I think
That's
it's
a full-on
aiming for
miss.
like the rear back block.
Yeah, it's aiming for like some corner block. It's also burning down. Which
Oh yeah.
If you have
Its
you have
detection may
a-
also be gone.
That's true. This is
maybe
a
that as well. Yeah, and any sonar would be non-usable due to it
Yeah.
being a hydrofoil.
The Firecarp does have its retarget set to 1 second.
it's turning quite slowly because one of the jets died. But other than that, the Immortal needs to get... No.
The shot.
No. No, it didn't happen.
Yeah, I think it's blinded.
I think it's also just lost the big
Oh.
pack.
Oh, the pack is gone.
Oh,
Oh yeah, there it is. I found it. Don't worry, just duct tape it back
Put it
in.
back in.
It's trying to get a different angle to
It's just yeah,
shoot at.
just changing
Dead.
perspective a bit. But yeah, there goes the Immortal.
Well, now just mortal.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
definitely mortal. Right, let's put that into the website actually for round 3. All the results of the last 4 matches. So I know what fights we're having next. We are having... Well, for the very next fight, Eric against the Brokdorf. After that it's Kiwi against Light of the World. The Mell goes up against Sky, the Insanity 2. And the Firecarp, it faces the Charon, the thing with all the wood blocks in the superstructure. Sounds like fun battles to me. Right,
The one box might not do much.
let's get into that then. First up, of course, we have Gmodism going against Le Brokdorf. Now with the fixed drone. See how that goes. Brokdorf is not very known for having strong AA. But maybe it gets lucky. Of course, we've seen the Reed class gang already. So, yes, Brokdorf. It takes its shot and probably misses because CRAM. Some incoming counter CRAMs. And the drone has yet to fire its CRAM, I believe. But, oh, that looks like
There
a
it is.
miss.
And it missed.
A near miss. It kind of got some blocks at least. Okay, so let's see what the Brokdorf's shells do here. They don't do shit. Because Brokdorf. Oh, that looked like it hurt though. Maybe.
That lifted the ship out of the water.
That bounced the ship, yes. Quite literally bounced the ship out of the water. Actually, yeah, that's the carrier, which means that it's not the main
There's nothing
damage
real-
dealer. Oh my god, it's hollowed out. The AI survived because it's in this box, but the half the ship is just hollow. How's the turret cap even staying on? Oh, this little bit of metal, that's how.
Great effort.
There basically isn't a ship anymore.
Yeah, there basically is like a husk.
Is Brokdorf on fire?
The Brokdorf is indeed on fire. In multiple
the plane's
locations.
dequeuing.
It's swapping targets to the other cruiser. And... oh, there go the back turrets, which look like misses. And... oh, that hits the stern with 1. But... actually, that's engine parts. Maybe that helps. Just a tiny bit. One of the turrets is out on the Brokdorf, I'm pretty sure. Superstructure. The drone is not getting the shots it needs here. And the Brokdorf is kind of just getting kited, or is it kiting them? It's hard to tell, really. It needs to get closer, basically. Or does it? Ouch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just don't miss.
Yeah, there goes a turret.
Yeah, and the bomber is actually DQing, looking at the points right now. One of the Reed class light cruisers is
It's
sinking.
out of proportion, I guess.
And yeah, I see why the drone is DQing. It's way back there. Wait, hold up. Oh no, it's not the bomber that DQ'd. I thought the bomber DQ'd and was still there. But no, it's one of the light cruisers that DQ'd. The one that was sinking. This one's kind of getting bullied a bit by the Brokdorf.
I think the one that was sinking was the one you killed the propulsion.
Yeah, probably, because like that back there is the carrier. That thing's hollow except for the engine at the back. Probably. The bomber is still around and kicking. And this cruiser's just running for its life. Oh, there come the back turrets. Missing.
There goes the bomber.
Unfortunately, running.
There goes
running
everything
won't
else also
do it any
missing.
good.
Where's the other bomber DQ'd? Well. Like, do they have any functional weapons actually? Like,
I think the light cruiser has a gun.
yeah, it's just not using it much anymore. The Brokdorf is
The
like...
light cruiser's gun is hollowed out. So the carrier's gun's gone.
Oh, the carrier was hollow. The gun... oh, the light cruiser has one. It's on target too, but...
That shield just saved that gun's
it's
yeah.
Kind of one.
The gun is gone.
And the
So
one
what
in the
happened?
back, doesn't it have a rear turret?
It has a rear turret here that's like existent, yes. Oh yeah, that's still firing. Yeah. Battle continues. There goes that turret cap at least. No more confusions. Brokdorf still just chugging along. It did lose its masts.
Terrible loss.
Yes,
Now
very
it's
terrible.
going
indeed.
to signal the fleet with flags now.
Okay, there goes. The Brokdorf hits and misses the important target again. Come on, at this point there's gotta be like nothing left in that ship. Very redundant. Congratulations on this, on the reclass being so survivable, I must say.
You almost
I don't
Good
know if it's
hitting half,
redundant.
though.
I think it's less redundant and more you're not hitting the right spot.
Yeah, that's probably also kind of playing into it. Just cram moment. Also, what the
It's what?
fuck?
It's less redundant and more empty.
Yes. That, yeah.
I think that's
Oh no, it's.
that
I
maybe
think it's
it's
still
now.
aiming. Oh, I think
No.
it's dead now. It is dead.
There goes that gun. So, I don't think there's anything fighting back in there, unless the carrier has something remaining.
I think it's still aiming, and then it just dies.
I think it's aiming, and the turret just fucking vanishes in an explosion. The carrier has torpedoes, actually. We continue
Oh.
yet.
The Caster's Curse also continues, by the way.
Of course. It's Newbee Rumble after all, how could it not be? This is an important part of the whole Newbee Rumble tournament. Oof. I am often amazed by the fact that Brokdorf with its short-ass gun barrels just hits things at range even. Like some of that gotta be luck.
Yeah,
Also,
it's-
Brokdorf almost DQ'd there because the carrier is quite far away. Or
I mean,
was.
if it's going in a straight line,
Yeah.
it's likely going to hit.
Also, AI.
There's AI.
That's AI dead.
AI.
dead.
Brokdorf
It's gone.
snipes. But yeah, they did put up a decent fight. The Brokdorf did almost run out of the match. Certainly an engaging fight. That. Right, up next is the Brick Walls against Light of the World. Oh no, that was the one we had already. My bad. Kiwi against Light of the World. I'm not quite sure who's gonna win that. Like, yeah, sure, Kiwi has a lot of things, but they're not evasive, and the APS has EMP component to it, which may just lead to some kills here. Okay, give them the spawn altitude of... Let's just do this, honestly. There we go. It's been a long time since we've had a full-on fleet battle like this. I mean, yes, we had the NSS LaunchPad earlier today, but that's a single craft. These are two fleets. Let's see how this goes. Okay, that man just decided to die. Cool.
And they've got missiles to shoot down
It's certainly killing some things here. Light of the World so far hasn't taken much damage. Although... No, not the Viper! How dare they? At least mutilate the fucking Python first,
Bull.
so it's a Viper
Bull,
2.
bullying the little ones.
80.
The Viper is dead.
The Viper is dead,
Ah.
yes. The Python did get
And there
mutilated
goes
at
the-
least. So there we go, it's a Viper now. This counts. This is our Viper now. I'll see
It's
Anaconda
a
doing the
Viper
Anaconda
at
is still doing
heart.
kind of fine actually.
Hi, Kiwi, your fleet is bullying the little ones.
Okay, we came just at the right time it seems, huh?
Fortunate timing indeed.
Yes, very fortunate timing. The CRAMs are kind of missing.
Did I miss the brick walls match against these?
Yes you did. Unfortunately. They kind of got bricked.
They got EMP to death.
Yeah, they died to EMP. That is quite a shocker, I know.
I'm gonna blow my mute with the...
Wait, speakers died to MP, but then how are they still in the bracket?
Oh, the brick walls, they are no longer in the bracket.
Oh,
They got zapped, basically.
yeah.
Just like Kiwi is getting here now, kind of. The Python's almost dead at least. And yeah, that one just got zapped out of the skies.
Anaconda has the HP lead.
Yeah, the HP lead is gone now for Kiwi. So Kiwi really needs some hits on those main guns because they're hurting. I find it quite nice to see a swarm of smaller vehicles that aren't hyper evasive. Also, can you please stop bullying the Python already? Like it's already dead.
No, it's a distraction Carnifax.
It is literally already dead. It's despawning. Now then. When are the next CRAMs going to fire? Ah, there they are, just as I said. And they kill a turret. That does put Kiwi back in the lead, along with the death of the Python, of course. However, one of the boomboxes is in the water and despawning.
Yeah,
This match is actually kind of
probably
close.
because
Oh,
of
never mind, it's
the-
not close.
Yeah, Anaconda
Yeah,
was one I
sadly
just
the
pushed
long lances can't do much against flying enemies.
Yeah.
out.
And they think that's where the EMP is.
Okay, there are still the casemates firing, which means the battle
Oh.
continues, but I don't think the casemates are going to kill. Oh, the casemates die, in fact. Oh yeah, they're also blind. Oh, that's that turret completely gone now.
One casemate left.
One casemate to rule them
Well-
all.
No detection.
Will it prevail?
It's got no detection, so it's completely blind, but surely... Oh, I see AI.
Oh no.
It's sinking.
It's
It
sinking,
did
but it's not
prevail.
AI dead. But yeah, sinking alone is already going to be its death sentence, because health below 80% sinking will apply.
Rest in peace,
There it is.
Snake.
And the
You've
casemate
slithered
catch
far enough. So yeah, that's that battle done. We are actually racing through these. Only 2 left for round 3. Next up, the Mell against the Insanity 2. Remove all of these. Let's see, the Mell. Somewhere way down here. There it is. And the Insanity 2. Spawn that at a 45-degree angle. Let's see how well the Mell can do here. Or if it gets completely shredded by all the frag APS shields. It is starting out... it's not actually starting out better. It is falling behind. And once it stops being angled and goes for the broadside shots, it's actually going to fall behind even faster because, yeah. Oh no, it's taking back the lead, actually. Never mind. How's it doing that? It's doing quite a lot of damage, actually.
One gun already seems
Yeah,
to
one
be
gun's
safe.
out. One turret, actually. Because probably fire synchronization or something. may have killed that turret entirely. I see APS points. Oh. Well, that's not good.
Does the Mell shoot AP heat or something?
I think it does shoot something similar like to that, yeah.
That could be it.
Like that hurts. But also it just got through to the gun normally. I think this gun's... Yeah, it's definitely killing the guns quite effectively here. The Mell's actually going on a crazy rampage here. It's gotten down to losers bracket quite early. I think actually for the very first round it lost, but in the losers bracket the Mell's actually doing really well. Yeah, look at that. There's more APS.
I think in the first match it got its third caps got sniped.
Yeah, something like that probably happened. See, what was the first match? Oh yeah, against the Kotomak. Of course its third caps got nuked. I understand it now. And yeah, it's basically disarmed the Insanity too. It's down to like 2 turrets. Yeah, it's getting kind of torn to pieces here. Let's look at the damage the Mell itself has to sustain here. Seems to be mostly superficial. This is of course kinda scary, but there's also still some more armor left here, protecting the guns. It's a lot of holes in the ship itself, making it sink a bit, but not too bad. The Insanity, on the other hand, is kind of losing turrets. It's lost 2 turrets in the front, and 1 on the back is just completely missing as well. And of course, plenty others have been disabled or
I
damaged.
think it's down to a single gun.
Yeah, it's down to 1 turret now, from the looks of things. And this gun is sometimes firing, I guess.
Yeah. It fires when it wants to.
It's just taking its time. It's enjoying its retirement. Oh, that turret is down.
There it goes.
It's gonna slowly lose guns until there's none left.
Yeah. It's just very slowly whittling the guns down. Oh, and I think it just got the AI. Yes, it literally got the AI out of the ship, the entire thing, in the box.
Oh. Yeah, that's not very good.
So there goes that. The Mell, of course, is kind of capsizing, but you know, why care?
Derp on derp combat.
Advanced combat. Yeah, that's another thumbnail, to be honest. It did win this one already, of course. Right,
Hey, at least I
last
can
but
wear it
not
on my
least.
head now. Because it capsized.
Well, last
I'm gonna leave
but
now,
not
okay?
least, we've got the Firecarp going up against the Charon.
Let's go.
Charon? Charon? I don't know. And there's the Firecarp, and I see the Charon as well already.
That is how you spell Charon. Like the boatsman.
I believe it's Charon, yeah.
It may be Charon, yes.
That is how the word, yeah, that's how it's an identical spelling, that's for sure.
Being German, of course, the CH for me is always the sh sound. This hissing
Yeah,
noise.
it's pronounced.
As it is in
It's how you
English.
pronounce that in Portuguese as well, but
Even in English, CH means ch, but it's just like Greek word.
Right. Literature aside, and just general pronunciation of words, the Charon, we haven't seen it in a while. Distinguishing feature for me, wood. plenty of it. The Firecarp, of course, loves to see wood.
Does it though? What's the intensity on those flames?
I mean, it can burn it, it can burn it.
But also, as wood burns, it lowers intensity of the fire to its own rate.
Oh. Either way, there's going to be a lot of fuel for the fire here.
Yep.
Look at the HP dropping on the Charon.
That laser is going to die soon.
Yeah, that laser is on fire. All of it. And
Everything is on fire.
it's holding on surprisingly long. But I think the wood in the superstructure is also on fire.
The
The
laser
Firecarp
does.
is taking some decent damage as well, but I think that's mostly the outer armor layers. And yeah, I think the superstructure is cooking off now. Look at the health drop. Oh no. Oh no, and we've got a ramp.
Oh no!
Oh,
Why do you do
the
this?
entire bow disintegrates.
I don't know why it does that.
The entire bow of... both ships
everyone's
actually
bow is
kind of
gone.
lost a lot of blocks in that engagement. Firecarp gets in some very close-range fire damage here. And the Charon reverses. Rarely do you see the from Let's AI actually reverse.
I wrote that breadboard myself, and I still don't know why sometimes it goes in for a ram.
It just does. It likes to do that. It has a mind of its own.
Yeah, I made it, but it's incomprehensible to me.
Charon now down to 61, now 60%. It's dropping very fast. Still firing its guns, of course, but it is dropping. And I think this gun in particular is cooked. This one too. Here comes the fire again. Yeah, this thing's down. And I don't see the other gun firing anymore either.
Collision avoided.
Actually, the Charon is losing its ammo and
It's just
despawning.
dequeuing.
It is disintegrating. And that was the fire getting it down to like 20%. That wasn't even the DQ.
Fire kind of ramps up.
Yeah, it kind of really ramps up. So yeah, that's the last fight for that. And I think with that also for this week. We do want to leave some for next week as well after all. Which hopefully has the final battle. And yeah, the week after that we can do the Battle Royale, and that's Newbee Rumble 17 round 1 concluded. So until next week, goodbye.